Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're going to be discussing 4 creative ways that you can use AI to spread holiday cheer this year. Let's get started. Alright, so our first way to spread holiday cheer, we're going to create a Zoom background, and not just any Zoom background, one that is animated. Here's a little sneak peek. And magic. Alright, let's figure out how we can create this with AI. Okay, first things first, head over to ChatGPT and let's create a cheery holiday Christmas scene to use as a Zoom background. Perfect. As that's creating the image, let's skip ahead here and boom, there you have it. A cheery holiday Christmas scene. Look how beautiful this is. Let's go ahead and click into that. Ah, just magnificent. But we're not done yet. We're going to take this one step further and add a little bit of animation to it. So go up to the upper right here and click on the download. Next, we're going to hop over to Runway or runwayml.com and sign up for a free account. Once inside the dashboard, go ahead and click Start with Image. And then the next step would be to upload our picture that we just created with ChatGPT. So go ahead and upload that. And while we're waiting, we can explore the motion controls. So what that 5 means is the general motion. The lower you go, the less movement there will be. The other option you can use though is a motion brush, which will add animations to specific parts of the scene. Now, since this is going to be a Zoom meeting, we're just going to add a little bit. So I'm just going to put it at 0.5 for horizontal and then start painting some of the areas that I want movement in. So one of them would be the candles atop the mantelpiece there, the candles by the window, and then the candles by the floor next to the Christmas tree. So once we have those selected, go ahead and click Generate, and soon enough, you will have a beautiful animation that you can look at. Let's zoom in just a little bit here so we can really take it in. Beautiful. So now when you're at your Zoom meetings, rather than just a static, boring background, you can impress everyone with this GIF-like holiday image with little floating crystals everywhere. Now let's move on to the final step, but before we do, just make sure you go ahead and download your beautiful animation. Next, we pop over to Zoom, go to the stop video or video down in the bottom left here, click on choose virtual background. Let's see, here are my settings over here. Next, we're going to click on this little plus add image or video. We're going to add a video. Add the video we just downloaded, and magic. So now we have a beautiful scene that no one will be able to take their eyes off of, and you are 100% guaranteed to get comments on, and compliments, of course. So next up on the list, we're going to have ChatGPT create us a holiday parody song. So let's head over to ChatGPT and what should we come up with? I'm going to go ahead and create a holiday parody song about how the Chicago Bears suck to the tune of 12 Days of Christmas. Okay, so it just came up with the list and it gave me all 12 in a very, very large list. So we have 12 players pouting, 11 calls confusing, 10 linemen stumbling, 9 penalties costing, 8 drops of passing, 7 refs of blaming, 6 fans a leaving, 5 broken plays, 4 turnovers, 3 false starts, 2 missed field goals, and a quarterback sacked in a big spree. I'll be honest, it gets better than this, but this is pretty fun. It was a simple prompt that I gave it, and it came up with a pretty good 12 Days of Christmas for the Bears. Check out the holiday parody songs. Try to do one yourself. There's so many fun things you can do with this. All right, next up on our list. During the holidays, I hope all of you can enjoy some time off, and while you do, you're going to need a fun and witty out-of-office message to match all those other ones that you're getting currently. So, how are we going to do this? Head over to ChatGPT. So we're going to say, create a witty holiday out-of-office message for a social worker. And it's important that at the end you customize this to whatever job, position, title, role that you're in, because it makes it so much better that way. All right, let's give it a try. We just got our out-of-office message back from ChatGPT, and it starts with a banger of a subject line in spreading cheer, we'll be back next year. Hello there. Thank you for reaching out. I'm currently out of office, recharging my social work superpowers and getting tangled in holiday lights from start date until end date. Pretty good. If the matter is not urgent, you need immediate assistance, blah, 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 blah. For everything else, rest assured that I will get back to you faster than Santa's reindeer fly once I return. In the meantime, here's a little holiday wisdom. Remember, the best way to spread holiday cheer is helping others far and near. It's pretty good. So next time you need an out-of-office message for pretty much anything, head over to ChatGPT, prompt it, and just be sure to customize it just a little bit so it makes it that much better. I have saved the best for last. For this final creation, we are going to create a talking character saying whatever it is you want with AI. You can have Santa saying hi to your coworker, or use the Grinch or a reindeer, or whatever you can think of, really. So let's dive in on how we can do this. Okay, first thing, we're going to head over to d-id.com and sign up for a free trial. Once you signed up, the next thing will be to click on Create Video in the upper right-hand corner here. You'll see a bunch of avatars here, but we are not going to worry about those. What we are going to do is click on Generate AI Presenter, and you can generate a portrait of whatever you can think of. So Santa Claus, reindeer, the Grinch, a Yeti, whatever you want. You type it in here, it'll generate a picture, and you can choose it. So I've already generated a few here of the Grinch. This is the one I was going to go with. And what I'm going to have the Grinch say is, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal." Now, if we just play it like this, there are a set of voices that you can use. And you can pay to get some premium versions. They sound okay, but a lot of them sound a little bit robotic, and they're not as fun. What I would actually recommend you to do is use the audio. So you can upload your own audio version, and one of the things you can do, if you can talk like the Grinch, you can record it with your phone and then submit it like this, and it'll lip sync the Grinch with the audio that you just inserted, which would be really cool. I did it a little bit different way, and it's a little more complex. You do not have to do this, but if you want to make it sound a little bit more like the Grinch or Santa or whoever you want it to be, check out this. All right, so head over to 11 Labs. That's 11labs.io. And this one I did have to pay $1 for. So just a heads up, I did have to pay $1, but I think it's worth it. Let me show you why. So first thing you do is sign up. Once you signed up and you make it to the dashboard, we're going to go to speech synthesis. Then we're going to text to speech. And for settings, we're actually going to add a voice. And I created the Grinch here, as you can see. How I actually created this is, and this is the setup process. When you click add, you get this whole edit voice. I uploaded a YouTube video of Jim Carrey as the Grinch and just about a minute of it. That's all it needs to create these voices off of this. So I uploaded about a minute of a YouTube video, and you can use YouTube to MP3 downloader to get the MP3, download that to your computer, and then upload it here, and it'll try to create a voice based on the Grinch. So once you create that voice, we can obviously click there. Let's go back to speech synthesis. Click on our Grinch, and then whatever we have it say here, like "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal," it will go ahead and say that. And so once we click generate, we can download this and then head back to d-id.com. All right, back on d-id.com, go ahead and click upload your audio. Upload that audio we just created with 11 Labs, or the one that you used on your iPhone or wherever you get it from, and click on generate video. And let's take a look at the final product.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Now imagine receiving one of these. How can you not laugh just a little bit? And imagine how much joy and cheer it'll bring to someone else when you send them a Santa specifically calling out their name and letting them know that they will receive coal in their stocking this year. So there's so many fun things you can do with this. Check this out, and that was the fourth and final one of them. If you like this video, consider liking, subscribing, commenting, letting me know what you want to see next. I'm going to be diving deeper into how to use AI to create other really cool things, so stay tuned and I'll see y'all later.